Social media keep us all connected, but it sometimes can connect us with the wrong people, putting our identity and privacy at risk. With us today is an expert in the field from Immunity Inc. We welcome Mark Wargler. Welcome.
Thank you.
Wonderful to have you. So, Mark, you are able now to retrieve people's information through Wi-Fi, pretty much.
Right. And basically what this is anything that goes from a wireless client like a laptop or a cell phone or anything along those lines, attackers are able to just pull that information right out of the air. And confidential information, passwords, credit card numbers, things like that, they're all traveling in the air, and you basically just pull them out.
It seems that as technology advances and gets easier for us and more convenient for us as humans, it definitely poses a threat to our identity.
Right. There is a trade-off between, security and convenience. Everybody uses their phones nowadays. They're little mini computers. You have them in your pocket. They're just as vulnerable as laptops or home computers. And as we're going to see, it's actually very easy to get this information. Identity theft is getting easier as technology gets more convenient.
All right, Mark, so let's set this up here. I'm going to be on this computer. I am on the Facebook account. I'm sitting down at the airport, at a coffee shop, and I'm using my wireless internet, right?
Right.
Okay, and then we'll make you the bad guy.
Okay.
So you're the bad guy, so show us how this can happen.
Okay, so this is not necessarily a vulnerability with Facebook itself, but more of a generalized web session management. But so the victim is on Facebook just browsing around, and I, as the attacker over here, can see everything because it's wireless. I'm pulling it right out of the air. I see all the requests that are being made. And so I'm just going to right-click on here. This is a tool called Silica. This is a product that Immunity, the company I work for, creates. But this isn't the only technology that there's many other applications that can do this, but this just happens to be one that we wrote.
Mark, where does this software come from? Where do people get their hands on this software?
Well, this is commercial software that we wrote, but there's other utilities out there, hacker utilities, that can do exactly this. As you see, I just had to right-click on this request that this computer made, and I'm in the session. I don't know anything about you. I don't know your password. I don't know anything. All I have to do is pull this right out of the air and replay it as if I am you. I'm impersonating you, basically, in this situation. So, this is obviously a popular website, Twitter, Gmail, all of them. If you're using them over Wi-Fi, you're vulnerable.
And Gmail, I mean, nowadays with technology, we get our bills sent to our email, so we pay everything online, so that's how maybe they can hack in to get our credit card information and even more.
Right. It's not just your credit card information. Even, an attack surface from being able to send an email as you is actually pretty powerful.
All right.
So.
All right. And through Twitter, you said this is possible as well.
This is all websites that don't use HTTPS or SSL encryption between the client and the router.
Explain what that encryption is.
It's basically making an encrypted tunnel between the actual client, the phone, the networking device, so that people can't just pull the plain text, pull the data right out of the air. If you're on a website that has HTTPS, for example, in the address bar, that's using SSL.
And is there any way that I would know that you're hacking into my information right now?
No.
No. Okay, so what are the steps that we can take? Are there any solutions? Is there anything we can do to prevent this from happening?
The websites like Facebook and Gmail, they've already addressed this issue where they've built in, you can go into account settings. For example, this is just on Facebook, but other applications have the same capability. I can go into my account settings and enable that by default, so it's always going to be an encrypted channel whenever possible. Okay. So you don't even have to think about it, and an attacker wouldn't be able to get in between you.
It just seems that as technology advances, we can't keep up with it. As humans, we can't keep up with the technology.
Right.
Mark, thank you so much for being here. And to keep yourself protected by learning more from Immunity Inc., you can visit immunityinc.com.